The state tournament is here for high school girls and boys soccer teams. Tonight, the Pine Island Zebroda-Mazeppa Wildcats face the 1 seed, the Providence Academy Lions. The Lions are in blue, the Wildcats are in white. Providence Academy came out hot, scoring the first goal of the game right there. And then take a look at this one. Greenway breaks free from defenders, and she is on a roll. It's blocked by the Wildcats goalkeeper, but the rebound goes in. That one is good by Caroline Stevenson. And then in the second half, the Wildcats get on the board. They find Olivia Wiggins. She shoots and she scores. The Lions are moving on though, getting the 9-1 win over the Wildcats. Well, volleyball teams hit the court in the section tournament tonight. Let's start with Section 1A. The 1-seeded Mabel Canton Cougars hosted the 17-seed, the Houston Hurricanes, in round 2. The Hurricanes are in red, the Cougars are in blue jerseys, and the Cougars came out strong. Take a look at the spike right there, and then Mabel Canton extends its lead to 4 in the first set. The Hurricanes have an answer here. The Cougars cannot get to the ball. Mabel Canton is up 13-8 and match point right here. The Cougars take the first set right there, 25-12. Mabel Canton is moving on, beating Houston in 3 sets. And in the same bracket, it was a battle of the Falcons. The 3-seeded Fillmore Central Falcons faced the 14-seeded Wabasha Kellogg Falcons. Fillmore Central cannot return it there. Wabasha Kellogg is down by just 1 point. Fillmore Central's Alyssa Britton places that one perfectly to extend their lead to 5. Match point here. Wabasha Kellogg does not get that one over the net. Fillmore Central is moving on, knocking off Wabasha Kellogg 3-0. And in the first round of Section 1-2A, the 5-seeded Pine Island Panthers took on the 12-seeded Triton Cobras. The Panthers with the spike right there. Pine Island leads 5-3 in the first, and Triton has an answer, cutting the lead to 3. The Panthers lead 10-7. Match point there. The Panthers take the first set 25-15. Pine Island is moving on, beating the Cobras 3-0. And in the same section, the 15-seeded Lord Eagles hit the road to face a top Caledonia Warriors team. Warriors are the 2-seed, first volley of the game. It's Emma Romm setting up Braylon Lang for the slam, bouncing off the blocker's arm. Warriors up 1. Here's Roms with the set again. This time it's Logan Kepke. She places that one where no one can get it. Later in the set, Roms is setting everyone up tonight. Aubrey Klug rises up and slams it into the hardwood, putting them up 11. The Warriors are moving on, getting the win in 3 sets. Well, the state tournament for girls tennis individuals started this afternoon, and we have a few athletes competing in singles and doubles. Let's take a look at those brackets. In Class A doubles, the Lord Eagles have 1 duo that advanced to the semifinals. Caroline Daly and Elise Palin are taking on Greta Johnson and Chloe Alley from Minnehaha Academy tomorrow. In Class 2-2A singles, the Loftus sisters are still competing. Effie advanced to the semifinals, getting victories in the first 2 rounds. She is taking on Egan's Cassandra Lee tomorrow morning, and Claire won the first 2 rounds too. Moving on to the semifinals, she will hit the court against Elk River's Ava Nelson tomorrow. In the Class 2A doubles, Mayo's Malia Dean and Keely Ryder are moving on too. They will face a duo from Wayzata tomorrow in the semifinals. Switching to the ice in the NHL, the Minnesota Wild were on the road tonight. The Wild faced off against the Philadelphia Flyers. In the third period, the Wild are down 3-0 until right here. Lots of traffic in front of the net. Dakota Mermis finds the back of the net. The Flyers lead 3-1 in the third. And then take a look at this. The Wild find Marcus Foligno right there, and he finds the back of the net, but it would be too little too late. The Flyers knock off the Wild 6-2.